YouTube. Welcome to Motorcycling with Carl. Today I am going to be talking about things I believe that will make you a safer motorcycle rider. Okay, so that being said, these are things that I believe will make you a better motorcycle rider. It's not things that I necessarily always do. I probably should. And by no way, I mean, I'm not an expert rider. I'm just an everyday rider, you know, just an average rider. But these are things that I believe will make you a safer rider. And I am not going to save the best for last. I'm going to start off with the best just in case somebody happens to only watch the first couple of minutes. So right here with the car in front of me, I think one of the best things you could do to be a safer motorcycle rider is give a lot of following distance, okay? For the mere reason, alright, everybody thinks when you talk about following distance, they think because the guy is going to have an emergency stop and you're going to slam into the back of him. Yes, that could be an issue. But there's multiple things that put you in a better position by leaving more following distance. Alright, so one is the emergency stop. You don't slam into the back of the car. Number two, the car in front of you, alright, if there's debris in the road and it's in the center of the road, he's not going to swerve. So you may never see the debris until it comes out from underneath his car, okay? So if he's swerving for debris, chances are it's where his tires are, not in the center, okay? So you're going to give yourself more time to react to debris that may be in the road. The other thing that following distance does, if I ride really close to this car in front of me, alright, so I'm closer than I probably normally would be right now. As I close in on that car, especially here in Connecticut, a lot of people drive big SUVs and stuff. The closer I am to that car, the less likely cars coming toward me and cars pulling out of side streets are going to be able to see me. The further back I stay, the better line of sight a car pulling out a side road is going to have on me. I won't be eclipsed by that car in front of me. So I think by staying back, you do yourself a big favor. Also, if you stay back and you know there's a car pulling out on the left, you can favor the left side of the lane to even make yourself more visible. Or you could favor this side if you see a car. And it works both ways, because the further back you see, the more you open up your vision around that car. So following distance is really important. Second thing I'm not going to say too much about, a rider course. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, expert, it could never hurt to take too many courses. Alright, even if you're just going back for a refresher, whatever, get it done, take a course. And then the third thing I'm going to say, I always do this. I was hoping this light would be red. Let's see what happens here. But I don't think it's going to be. I always leave extra room between me and the car in front of me at a stoplight. Same thing. People will see you. If I pull up really close, I won't be seen. Also, by leaving the extra space, it gives me room in an emergency that I could possibly, if I see somebody coming up behind me, I could scoot around them, okay? Also, I always leave my motorcycle in gear. Always try to leave my right foot up on the brake now that I've listened to MC Rider. I used to put both feet down, but I now try to leave my right foot up on the brake. So leave yourself distance at the stoplights and leave your bike in gear. Riding gear. All right, this is one of my true weak points. All right, is riding gear. I am a firm believer that you should always wear a helmet. All right, it is your choice, especially here in Connecticut. It's not a law to wear a helmet. Your choice, but I always wear my helmet. Footwear. I'm guilty. I usually ride in sneakers. You should wear a high boot or something that covers your ankles. I am like terribly uncomfortable in high shoes, and I feel like I'm more of a danger to myself in them. So I weigh the options there, but I do wear sneakers. Never wear flip-flops when you're riding. That's just kind of dumb. And then I always wear jeans, long pants. I never wear shorts when I ride. I see people wearing shorts, but I never wear shorts. You probably should wear riding pants or leather pants, whatever it is to protect you, but I always wear something long. The other thing is my jacket. All right, I have this nice riding jacket that I usually wear. I have to admit, if the temperature is above 85, I'm riding in my t-shirt. I can't take the heat. It's not enjoyable. So that's a risk I'm willing to take at sometimes when the temperature's hot. Probably shouldn't, but I do. Gloves. Same thing. There's something to be said about wearing gloves. If you watch any crash videos, you see if you're going down, your instinct is you put your hands out. They're going to the first place. So gloves are important, and I'm guilty. Sometimes I don't wear gloves, especially in the hotter days, and there's something else that makes me not wear gloves. All right, and that would be something that's on the list of not to do to make you a safer motorcycle rider, which I do all the time, is motovlogging. All right, so motor vlogging probably is not the safest thing to do while you ride a motorcycle. It is a distraction, and sometimes I choose not to wear my gloves because it's easier to work the camera without the gloves. So once again, my choice, chance I'm willing to take, but is it smart? No, probably not. So that's touching on gear. All right, so always wear your helmet. And the other thing, high alert. Always be on high alert, because most of the time, if you're on familiar roads, I know there's no intersections around here, speed limit's 40, boom, I'm going. Well, you know what? Intersections are dangerous, guys, but you know what? 9 out of 10 times, you know there's a danger there when you're approaching it, and you're on high alert. The problem is when you get like too, relaxed and out for a ride, and you're on a back road, there's no intersections, there's nothing, and you let your guard down, you're just relaxing. Well, one, could be debris in the road, but two, I think one of the most unpredictable things are animals. All right, so always be on high alert, looking ahead for deer or anything that's going to jump in front of you. A dog. I've had a couple dogs chase me on the motorcycle, and I'll tell you what, it scared the crap out of me. All of a sudden, you have a dog running top speed, barking his head off at you, and it comes out of nowhere. It definitely startles you. So basically, you have to expect the unexpected. So, boom, and what's next on the list? I took a page out of somebody else's book. I don't know if it was Moto John or who it was with the taped paper on their gas tank, but I have mine. All right, the other thing I want to talk about, I do want to keep this kind of short. I don't want to blah, 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 blah too much, which I feel like I already have. But riding with friends, all right? If you're a new rider, guys, listen. Don't be in a rush to go riding with your friends if you're new to ride. Go out, get used to your bike, you know, take it different places, do different things. Because the last thing you want to do is be inexperienced and trying to keep up with a group of guys that are very experienced. Because that could push you into a situation that you don't want to be in. So get some riding under your belt before you ride with your friends. And the other thing that we all do, I'm probably doing it as we speak, and I know every one of us does it, is don't speed. All right, the speed limits are there for a reason. It's not because your bike can't handle the turn. Most speed limits are set on the stopping distance and how far you are able to see. So the speed limit is there for a reason, but I know as well as you do that not one of us are totally true to the speed limit. So hopefully you're able to see something and stop a little quicker than they planned on. So this is Motorcycling with Carl's How to Be a Safer Motorcycle Rider. All right, and like I said, this is my personal opinions. I'm sure you could find this in motorcycle books somewhere and stuff, but just from my riding experience, take from it what you want, if anything. So it's a beautiful night, just getting out for a ride. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm going to try to get my project bike registered. I'm bursting out the seams. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold out to 600 subscribers or October 1st. I want to show everybody the bike. Very excited. So on that note, this is Carl saying please subscribe to my channel. Please like my videos. Please hit that thumbs up button. And this is Carl saying laugh a lot, be nice, and stay safe. Uh-oh, I was speeding.